Come on, just ship it, just sell it, get it out of the city and give me the money. Give me the money. Come on. Welcome back, YouTube, to episode 4 of our SimCity Let's Play series, where we need to get resources to the archaeology. The resources we need: metal, alloy, TVs. To do this, we're going to need a metal HQ so that we can get the alloy factory. I'm not sure if that's the actual name, but that's what I'm going to call it. What else? So we have one city where we're getting coal and ore, but we also put the Omega factory there so that we could run up some money pretty quickly and make this job a little faster. And because of that Omega factory, we're using our ore to actually go there. And because of that, we cannot get enough ore to actually meet the requirements for the metal HQ. So we could do one of two things. We could completely redo our metal city, get rid of the Omega, probably run bankrupt and not have enough money to run the power plant, which would bring down the other city and hurt our region pretty badly until we scaled everything up. Or we just keep that in a running as is state, and we use this to make a version 2.0 mining city where we don't use all of our resources for other stuff. So I think we're going to go with the version 2.0 option. Alright, so we are back in Hokusai Cliffs, because apparently in this game, the cities need to be connected to the Great Works to be able to easily send them resources. I mean, I could gift resources from one city to the other and then export those to the Great Works site, but that seems like a lot of hassle. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go with the original plan where we screw up the whole region by messing up this city. So we're going to redo this one to get us a whole bunch of metals and make this be our metal city, and probably maybe shut down the Omega. I might be able to build another trade depot and import in one and export in the other, and that could work. And I think I might actually just be able to stash up all the stuff in trade depots and then sell it all at once, and then that will get me enough too. So we'll try one of these strategies and we'll see which one ends up working.
Here we are, a million stars floating over our heads, beating hearts, falling apart, staying up to forget. But baby, we'll fall. We all go dancing down, and paradise is found. We're shaking up the ground, 'cause there ain't no stopping now.
Alright guys, so what we just did is we upped our trade depot game. We got 3 of these bad boys now, and they're all importing coal and raw ore. So what we can do is, now that we've imported all this, tomorrow we should be able to turn around and sell it. And in addition to the coal that we have stored in our ore mine and our coal mine, that should actually give us enough sales for the Trading HQ, for the $250,000 trade daily profit. And hopefully this works. Otherwise I'm gonna feel like a giant idiot. Alright, so it looks like I lied. The metals HQ is only 160,000, so our plan should definitely work for that. The 250,000 for the trade depot may need some more trickery, but we'll see how far we get. Alright, that sound meant that our plan just worked. We have successfully made 160,000 trading revenue just by stashing up stuff and then reselling it the next day. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so the next one requires 700,000 metals profit, but we can actually do this by taking the raw material, refining it into our actual metal and alloy, and then sell that. So buy low, sell high, flip stuff, and gets things we need for the archaeology. Alright, so looking over the upgrades we have available, only one of these actually gives us the smelting factory. So to be able to take our raw materials, refine them, and then sell the refined goods to get the necessary metal daily profit here, I think this is an easy first pick to get the smelting division. Otherwise it'll be really hard to get 700,000 with just mines. So we're definitely going to take this one, plop it down, and then buy the metal alloy smelter right away, so that way we can just keep flipping stuff. So now that we actually have this smelting factory, we don't even really need the mines anymore, because we can just buy those from our trade depots. So import from one trade depot, go to the refineries, change all of these into refineries, and then sell the refined processes in the other trade depot. That should give us enough to actually get the material things for the trade port, and then we can even up our refining game even more then. So that might be the tactic we end up doing. These are almost run dry anyways, so we'll take a look at those. And if it's not getting us that much resources anyways, since we've been running this for a long time at triple speed, we'll just get rid of them and import and really utilize those trade depots. So our coal is getting 67 tons a day, our ore is getting 91 tons a day. That's still extra goods in our city, so we'll just keep letting those run. It does look like it's getting a lot smaller below it. So this can probably run for another, I don't know, another couple hours in real time. Alright, so we're going to have this one devoted to metal, and then we'll build up another one devoted to alloy. I think that will give us the most bang for our buck. So as you can see, alloy sells at 42,000, metal sells at 31,000, and then coal and ore were both about 6,500 and 7,000 to bring in. So that nearly doubles it if it's a direct 2-to-1 relationship, but either way, that should mean some serious bucks for our city, which we're gonna need because it looks like our hourly rate is going down. And obviously the hourly rate is going down because the Omega Co does not have any oil, because we turned everything to just sell all the stuff. So that means there's no oil in our city since we sold it all. Kind of bad, huh? We don't really need this reward. Yeah, I mean, we can try it. If we get it, we get it. If not, oh well. But let's definitely turn the oil back on to being imported here. So it'll just be a matter of time before the oil makes its way back down to the Omega Co. And then we're importing a ton of coal and ore, so that will make its way to the Omega Co too, as well as the smelting factory here. And pretty soon we'll get another smelting factory online to get the alloy, and then we should definitely be raking in some big trading bucks. We should be able to see that reflect in our trading HQ and get that level up pretty quick. I don't think we actually need this residential up here. We don't really care about the population in this city. This can just be a nice little small casual mining thing. So we're gonna tell these guys to go find another home. Sorry, guys. So if we're just importing, our mines aren't going to run at all because they don't have anywhere to store the stuff. So we need to actually sell from one, so that way the mines can ship there and we can make money on it while we do our local deliveries from the one we're importing at. But yeah, we just cleared that neighborhood. Now we have a place for another smelting factory. Hoorah! Alright, looking at our budget, we can see alloy starting to go out, 42,000, and metal starting to go out, 31,000. If you're going pure greed, I guess it would make more sense to just go into the alloy business, but not a big deal. Since eventually, once we get our trade HQs all the way upgraded and all that fun stuff, we're just going to take our alloy and our metal and ship that to the Great Works site. And then once there's enough alloy and metal at the Great Works site, then we'll convert into the electronics and the TVs, and then we'll ship the TVs, and then next thing we know, we have the archaeology. Mission successful. Alright, let's take a look at what the Metal HQ has again. The Metal HQ can give us access to coal and raw ore storage lots at the trade port, and that's exactly what the Trade HQ was offering us, right? So I think for the point of what we're trying to do, we don't need the metals division. we can just directly try the electronics division. And then we can build the lots. So now we can import the TVs. So 158,000 to import 1,000 TVs. Let's see how much we actually need at the Great Works. And there goes another factory blowing up from Omega. Damn, that was a good one. Alright, so let's go check out the Great Works. See how many TVs we actually need for this thing. So 60,000 TVs at 100. Was it 100,000? Or was it 15,000? I think it was 100,000. $6 million for the TVs, roughly. Yeah, we don't have that much money. That makes it seem really challenging. And funny, this is a visual glitch. This is our maglev train for the Akeover city, and it's appearing off the map. So that's a funny one. It's apparently our cheaty little plan to import TVs and then directly export them to the archaeology is going to be very expensive and may not end up working out. So let's shelf that for now and determine if that's something we actually want to do. And then I think since we're actually getting close to the end of the day, well, not that close. Maybe once we hit like 7 p.m., we'll start exporting all our extra metals just to get us closer to this goal of 700,000. Otherwise, to actually meet this goal, we're gonna have to build more smelting factories. Oh, we're getting close. Can we do it? What time does this actually flip? Because it's 1 a.m. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if we're only like 20,000 off. That's only a couple shipments of metal. Come on, just ship it, just sell it, get it out of the city and give me the money. Give me the money. Come on, baby. Come on, bring it to me. Come on, Trading City. Oh, it hasn't sold it yet. Just sell it. So I'm starting to wonder if importing actually takes away from the daily profits. I really hope not. I've been seeing these trucks go all over the place, and this has not moved. Come on, I just need 20,000. 23,500. Oh, come on, 23,000. Just do it. Sell it, get it out of my city. So I think this actually maxed out based on our profit yesterday. And I think that's why we're not seeing it move anymore. So what that may mean is we're gonna need another alloy factory. Hey, look at that. So apparently I thought I needed another alloy factory to actually get the upgrade for the Metals HQ, but it looks like we just got it. So that's pretty cool. So I think the thing that'll give us the next biggest chunk of progress will be actually the commerce division. That'll be able to ship a lot more stuff. I'm not sure how that placed, but hey, whatever. $2 million metals daily profit. I don't think we're gonna get that. What do we need for electronics though? 5 high-tech industrial buildings? Don't we have this in our other city? I'm wondering if we should actually just make the processors there for the TVs. I mean, there are educated people in the region. Apparently not. Apparently there's not enough people that go to this little grade school. There's only 2 students. Of course they're not going to be medium tech then. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess before going big, we should get the materials we need to the archaeology and then jump into the other city and build some TVs. So if this only goes 10 at a time, this is gonna take a while. All right, we have our first bit of metal going to the archaeology, and we got the city set up to keep exporting some more, so good sign for us, and we'll leave it there.